welcome back to my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have been struggling to find methods to clean your brushes / beauty blenders, or you're never very excited about cleaning your makeup sponges and brushes just because they never get fully clean, I completely understand with you. I'm 100% there. So if you guys want to see a new method that I have found that cleans your brushes and beauty blenders to look like they're brand new, so if you guys want to see basically me cleaning my beauty blenders / brushes to basically make them look brand new, then keep on watching. Let's go. So I use this right here. It's the Irish Spring. It's a soap, and I just use this to wash my brushes and sponges. It gives it that nice, clean, brand new look. And the nice thing about using this is you're not going to have to keep squirting it out. And this is what it looks like. I've used some of this, as you guys can tell, because of the it gets dented and stuff. But I'm just going to show you guys how I clean my sponges and brushes so they look almost brand new again. So I'm going to show you guys for the first object. I'm going to show you guys with this brush. As you guys can tell, this brush is super dirty, not good. So I'm just going to show you guys how I clean this. So I just like to turn the water on a little bit. Get this brush wet, or the sponge. And then I take the soap in my hand. I run it over the water, and then I just start circling motions. Just like that, and you guys can already tell on some of it, it's already getting clean. You can go all crazy, whatever you want with this. And then sometimes I take it out of the water, just so I can get it nice and soapy. Then I run it underwater again. And then you almost have a brush that looks brand new. So now this brush looks almost brand new. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like at the end of this video. But this brush right here was originally white. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like when it's clean. So like I said, I'm going to take the soap, turn on some water. I do it in the middle where it's still a little bit warm but still a little bit cold. And then a lot of times I just do this at first just so I can get some of the color off, or some of the product off I should say. And just so I can get some soap all in those bristles. So now the brush looks like this, not really pretty. And then I take the brush under some hot water with the soap, and I just run it up and down, and you guys can already see how clean it's getting. And then I just repeat this step until the brush is as good as new. So just like that, and then I run it over the warm, cold water. And voila. So I'm just going to keep cleaning this a little bit more. Soapy that gets. I know some people that like to clean their brushes like this. They like to do it with the bar of soap when it's a little wet, just to get the brush covered in soap, and then they go underwater and they do this. Whatever you guys do, it's up to you. Just if you guys really want to get that nice, clean, brand new brush look, use a bar of soap instead of an actual soap. And so now this looks almost brand new. So I'm just going to set that bar of soap down. And then I take my hand, mainly I take my palm, and I just run the brush over it just a tad with the water still running, just so we can get whatever product is left. Same with the soap, because you don't want the brush to still have soap. And I may do a round 2 on this, but that was just kind of like a little quick thing. And that's how you can get your brushes to almost clean to pretty clean. to looking pretty brand new. I'm having a lot of people asking me how I clean a beauty blender, and right here I have a beauty blender, and this is actually my Real Technique sponge. As you guys can tell, it's a little dirty. So what I do first, I turn on the water, and then I dampen the sponge up, acting like I'm just gonna use it as a normal day, every day to apply my makeup. Make sure you get it wet and wait for it to expand. So now that it is wet and it is expanded, as you guys can tell, I'm going to take the soap, the bar of soap I should say, and then I'm going to turn on the water, and remember we want it to be a lukewarm. And then I'm just going to take the sponge, hold it kind of like this a little bit, and we're going to add pressure. And you're going to be able to see the soap, and it's a lot better to do this underwater. And you're just going to keep rubbing at it. Be aggressive. Don't be gentle. If you're just going to be gentle, you're not going to get that product out. And then make sure you're rotating the sponge. You're just going to want to keep doing this. So here's a better view. So like I said, and make sure you squeeze it out. As you guys can tell, look at all that nasty product. So I'm just going to do that again. And watch, you see this part right here? I'm going to show you guys how I get that clean. So I'm just going to do this, run it underwater. And then I'm just going to squeeze all the product out. And that spot I just showed you is not even there anymore. And so now I'm going to clean right here at the bottom of the base. So now that I have this clean, I'm going to wash my hand. So now that I have this beauty blender basically clean and looking brand new, I'm going to make sure all the soap is out. So I'm just going to turn on the water again. And you're just going to keep squeezing as much soap you can get out as possible. So now you got yourself a nice clean beauty blender. And you guys can clean it as much as you want, as little as you want. So like right there, there's still a little bit of product. But you guys can do whatever you want with that. That actually, so if you guys, for instance, you guys still see that you guys have some marks like this foundation, you don't want them there. Get the soap wet, just a tad, and then this is where you don't have to run the water. And then just take the sponge and push it in the foundation, or the soap, just so the soap can actually get into the sponge and try to remove that product. And like I said, don't be afraid to push. So now it's a little bit soapy, so I'm just going to turn on the water. And so now what I was talking about is actually gone. So what I was telling you about is now gone, and that's just how you clean beauty blenders to look like that. I do want to show you guys what your hand may look like. So your hand when holding the soap may look like this, but that is okay. And you can wash it off. You can do whatever you want with it. I do know a couple people that actually like to take the excess soap and just use it to clean their brushes. So right now I have a dirty brush in my hand. And then they like to use the palm of their hand to blend off that product. So as you guys can see, and then they just turn on the water. And you got a clean brush. So I do recommend warm water just because warm water actually gets the product out compared to cold water. Cold water keeps the product in, I feel like, longer. So you're going to be sitting there scrubbing at it. Basically flick them around so they can kind of like air dry. Then I take a towel. So for instance, this towel. And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to lightly brush on there, basically trying to get all the water off, and then voila. A lot of people don't like to use this product just because, or use this step because it kind of makes your brushes look a little fringy and not as normal as they used to look, but that is all up to you. Or you can just let them air dry for about good 24 to 48 hours and you're good. Okay, so you guys saw in the following clip that I was cleaning my brushes and I was basically explaining to you guys what I do. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about this. I use the Irish Spring soap. It's not bad soap. It's not good soap. All you need is a bar of soap. It doesn't matter where you can get it. A lot of times Target, Walmart always has these on sale. Sometimes it's $1 for a bar of soap. Sometimes it's 50 cents. Or you can get the bundle packs, 2 packs, 5 packs, 12 packs. Whatever you get is fine as long as you get a bar of soap. And make sure it doesn't have a strong scent because you don't want that soap smell to be all over your brushes and beauty blenders. Another pro about using a bar of soap is, for me, I normally wash my brushes about every once a week. So for me, I wash my brushes probably once a week. So this is great for me. This probably lasts me about a month due to how many brushes I wash. I wash all of these, not all of them, but majority of the time, most of these. But as you guys saw in the clip, I washed this brush, and you guys saw how dirty it was. Now look how clean and looks kind of brand new, huh? Same with the beauty blender. You guys saw how gross the beauty blender is. Now look how clean and... So it's crazy that just this bar of soap cleans so many different things really well. And like I said in my introduction, I used to hate cleaning my makeup brushes and sponges just because I knew I could be adding so much soap, not enough soap, whatever. My brushes and beauty blenders would still never get clean. But now that I found this method of using a bar of soap, I will never go back to the old way of cleaning this. And also another tip, I want to really know if this is a tip. So also another thing, if you guys don't have a bar of soap, I know it works really well, but it's going to cost more. And I don't know if you want to really use your own, but if you can use a pump of conditioner and a pump of shampoo. Add a little bit of water into that and like a little bowl, and then start mixing your brushes in there. Make sure they're all basically coated in that, and then just run it under hot water, and that works just as well as this. It still leaves a little bit of makeup product on the brushes, but not as much as just taking regular Dawn dish soap and cleaning them that way, or like the vinegar method. I've tried so many different methods cleaning the brushes. I've tried just hot water, just soap, vinegar, I've heard people do baking soda. I've tried everything and nothing gets my brushes as clean as just using a bar of soap. But if you guys want to see more videos of me just basically showing you guys how I clean my brushes, how I clean my palettes, because I do clean my eyeshadow palettes every month or so. Not the actual eyeshadows, but I clean around them just so there's no like fallout and all that. I'm weird, don't ask me. I like to clean my mascara tubes as well because it gets so yucky and dirty. So if you guys just want to see a method of me cleaning all my beauty products, for instance, like mascara, like I said, lipstick, some eyeshadow palettes, basically anything, just let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so I've had a lot of people ask me how I got this background on my video. I'm going to actually do a separate video for you guys on how I added that background into my video, and I use iMovie to edit if you guys didn't read down in the description box. But I'm just going to do a short little video of me showing you guys how I add different backgrounds. So I can add a yellow, purple, this ombre effect. You can add like you're at the Statue of Liberty. You can add basically wherever you're at just by doing a green background, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and I think I'm going to upload that next Wednesday. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how I get those backgrounds. And that, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That always makes me happy. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.